Hi, this is Linda from LindaVilla Creations. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, I hope you enjoy this as much as I do. And if you have been here before, welcome back. Happy to see you. This new journal is one of two. It's my bird series journal. And I want to tell you a little bit about the cover. The cover is designed with craft tacks, and it is 8.5 by 6.5 with a 2-inch spine. It has one signature. It's a pretty big signature, and I've designed this little cutout bird, and I've blinged him up with jewels and pearls. And these flowers are all part of the material that I used to cover the journal, and it is gorgeous. I wanted to tell you the name of my journal is Indigo Flight, which is really pretty on its own, right? And if you've seen any of my journals before, you know my new attempt at doing resin is on this journal. I wanted to start making my own bling, if you will, to put on my journals instead of buying it or getting it from a secondhand store. And the first two things are these beautiful lime green leaf earrings, which kind of go with the journal because it is about birds, and birds live in the trees, and trees have leaves, right? So there they are. They're just gorgeous, I think. The tassel on the side can be removed for your easier viewing if you like. And this purple ribbon just happened to go really well with this particular color. It does for me anyway. So let me show you the back once more because I want you to enjoy that beautiful, beautiful material. Just gorgeous. Okay, let's get inside. Oh, I hope you like this as much as I do. This was one of the most colorful journals I have ever done. And right here, make today colorful, and we're gonna make today colorful. Look at that peacock. He's just, he could dance. He's got so much color on him. He's just gorgeous. He's from public domain, probably Pinterest. I've just blinged him up with some jewels and glittered him all over. This is some trim that I got at a trim store that used to be here in San Diego and has now closed that store and moved to LA. Unfortunately, I've only been able to go there once, but isn't that some gorgeous material? It's just covered in sequins. And in here is a beautiful bird woman. She's got a beautiful peacock feather on her head, this gorgeous mask. I covered the backing with some green netting and then just glittered her up. She's breathtaking. She's got butterflies and seashells and feathers and birds and oh my goodness, she's great. And on the back, and I'm sure if you've seen my fairy journals, you will recognize her. But she just looked like she was a bird lady, don't you think? She's just all those colors and feathers, and yeah, we're loving her for sure. A lot of the pages in here may not have birds in them, but they reminded me of birds, as this one does, with all these beautiful colors. And almost, again, everything I get is from Pinterest. They just have gorgeous stuff. And once you put glitter on it, there's just no going back. Look at him. He has got so much color in him. I hope you can detail him out. Here's his headpiece, his beak, his body. And here's another one down here. They're almost like those pictures you used to have to make your eyes see past what you're looking at and find the real thing underneath. And this piece of resin just says paradise. And that is paradise. Could you imagine living in a world with all that color? Gorgeous. Here's another beautiful, she looks like a bird to me. She's got feathers on her hair, feathers down her back, and I actually glued a feather on in place of her real picture feathers so you could just enjoy all that dimension on that page. It's beautiful. And here is a feather that I purchased, I believe from Hobby Lobby, and then I have a picture of plumes and birds, and they're just gorgeous, aren't they? I love all those plumes. Oh my goodness. Here's a picture that I don't believe there's any birds in there, but it looks like a bird to me. It looks like peacock, and I put that little peacock feather as a charm on the edge. It's just so enjoyable looking at all those beautiful colors. And here's a great place to journal on. You have lots of space. This is just a napkin that I've decoupaged on that page, and it's just so beautiful. There's a picture of a little bird down here. Here's some more birds. Why fit in when we were born to stand out? Boy, doesn't that ring true with so many people, especially my granddaughters. They love that little saying. It reminds me of them so much. I just blinged him up so you could really see the detail in him and put a little bling on there and printed this out on my computer. I love those words. And over here is, oh my goodness, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I just stamped behind there, put him on, and he's gorgeous. This is some washi tape I have. I showed it in my first room tour journal, and if you don't have this, you need to get it because boy, it's gorgeous. It's all detailed, cut out. You don't have to cut anything. I love that part. The next page, here's another feather. Look at that. I just got this little pin. I glued some peacock feathers onto this black feather just to make it look really beautiful and match this netting. And look at her. Isn't she the queen of peacocks? Look at her mask. She's amazingly beautiful. Wow. She's ready for Halloween for sure. And here's another beautiful picture. It says, "Stay kind, it makes you beautiful." Wow, you gotta love that. This just looks like beautiful feathers. Again, just used my stickles. I put a little bling right here, a strip of silver, and some little jewels to tie all that together. On this page is a beautiful bird watching over her eggs. Her babies are coming. And here's a little bit of a snippet with some of those colors that's in this picture. Here's another bird lady. She's sitting on the trunk of a tree and looking at the moon. And I'm not sure what this is. I'm not even gonna guess at what that is, but maybe a gargoyle, could be. But look at her wings. They come from her arm right down by her side. Isn't she beautiful? She even has a necklace on. I never noticed that before. That was great. And this is just some great trim that I had to pull the colors together. Look at this bird. He's so beautiful. I had some vellum with some bird pictures on it, and I just blinged him up, cut him out, put him on there, and he just blends right in with those birds in the background. I really liked that. Here's another beautiful page from Public Domain. I'm not sure what these flowers are. My sister would know, but I do not, and they're beautiful. I've seen them and I have used them before, but they're gorgeous. I just made this little leaf, a silk leaf from one of my silk flowers, and glued it on. Watch this. This, believe it or not, is a napkin. My sister gave this to me, and look at, it's a napkin. Who could ever use that as a napkin? It's so beautiful. And I put in this gorgeous picture of these hummingbirds sucking nectar from the most beautiful plants I've ever seen. Wouldn't you like to have those plants in your yard? Back here, beautiful feather. Look at that feather. It's got a butterfly in it, and the hummingbirds, I think, are flying out of the feather. Wow. Just stamped the back of that to bring those pinks in, and show you that one more time, and this beautiful napkin one more time. It's breathtaking, gorgeous. This page, wow, this page is a beautiful peacock in the most beautiful setting, some lush garden somewhere. A piece of gilded gold ribbon to just bring out the gold in all of this. Gorgeous, gorgeous. This was kind of fun. I believe this was a printable that I got from Etsy, and I'm not sure which one it is, or it could have been Pinterest. I will find out and let you know. I just glued them, the tops of them together, to make this cute little flip fold out, so you could enjoy the beautiful enjoy the beautiful backing, that beautiful gold shimmer paper, and all these darling little birds with all their crowns. They're little postcards. They look like kings, don't they? So cute. And over here is a beautiful, look at me saying beautiful. I've probably said that 100 times. I apologize. It's breathtaking to me. Some gorgeous, how about that? Some gorgeous birds I've just blinged up and made a little paper clip holder. This is a material feather. It's made out of material. It's so very cool. And this beautiful feather, I just glued it together to hold this picture in. And another peacock. I just stamped the back, sprinkled a little bit of sprinkles on it, and dressed her up. And she actually has birds coming out of her wings, if you can see that. And they're also, out of her feathers, and also coming out of her wings. I thought that was an extraordinary picture. Hope you agree. Great place for journaling. Your thoughts, your feelings. Love that. And on the next page, oh my gosh, I absolutely love this. This is so cute. This is just a belly band out of that digital that I got off of Etsy. And this is a parrot. I'm sorry, he's upside down. No wonder I can't figure out what it is. He's a parrot, so you can see his beak and his beautiful wings. And again, he's in another jungle setting. So pretty. And this is some more washi tape, and it's beautiful. It's fuchsias, that's what it is. And it's on a roll, and I just covered the whole back of that and put some gorgeous leaves that match those earrings that I showed you in the front. Thought that was a great addition to that parrot and where he's at. This little guy is just the cutest pink little bird, and I made a little, I have some ribbon with these little rosettes on them, so I just glued them on there to make that look so pretty. And in here is a secret message. Ooh, I'm so excited. Be the flawed, quirky, unique, beautiful, and magical person that you are. That's for you, my amazing viewers. Thank you. Look at this. This, I'm not sure what it is. It looks like it's coming off a tree, but it's definitely magical. And it has hanging all these beautiful, what looks like roses. So it's like an umbrella of roses just streaming down. So very pretty and unique. I hope you agree. And because some birds have a mask. I know they have because I've seen them before. So I just took this beautiful mask and I glued these gorgeous feathers on them, blinged them up a little bit, put them behind this silver backing. And here's some masks for your enjoyment. And it's covered with beige or off-white feathers. Aren't they lovely? Lovely. Here's another one. Another mask. Just plumes, beautiful blue plumes of feathers on that mask. Oh, don't you like this one? That indigo blue with the peacock feathers all around it. And the last one, probably my favorite because I love pink so much. More beautiful pink blooms in this gilded, gorgeous picture of a mask. Room for writing on the back. Sounds good to me. Love that, just love that. Just use some ribbon as a belly band. Here's another great picture of this exotic bird and all of its feathers. And this looks to me like a plumeria leaf. So beautiful, so pretty. This is a great picture of these gorgeous parrots. They're so colorful. The color is so vibrant. And I just put this trim from Hobby Lobby to match the background of the jungle that they're in. This one's fun. Look at these birds and their hats. Aren't they adorable? This one has a necklace on. This has got this tall pussy willow on its head. This one has a crown of leaves, beautiful flowers, and some kind of plant. And I just used my cutouts to put this little layer here to make that look a little prettier. I don't know how that could be because those are beautiful. And what do we have in here? This is a card, and I just used my cutout because it makes it look so pretty. Oh, one of my favorite things to do. These are plants, flowers, and they've designed them to look like high heels. Look at that. I love these little brads. They're floral brads that I get from my craft store in La Mesa called Stamp Delight. She has everything, and I saw those and fell in love with them. Look at that high heel with all those beautiful flowers and sprigs of things on it. This one, oh my goodness, so beautiful. Peacock feathers. So unique. Look at the bottom of the heel, is so cute. And this one, very high end with the plume of feathers, the rhinestones, the 10-inch heel, the buckle, just very elegant looking. Very pretty. I really like those high heels. They're so very cute. Oh, look at this one of my cutouts. I just cut them both out. I blinged them with some blue, indigo blue, and this blue indigo foil. And look at that parrot in those plumerias. Is that not gorgeous? Wow. And here's just some little birds on this picture, and I've just put some glitter on them to make them look special. Not that they weren't special before. Oh, look at her. She's got to be the ultimate in bird people. Her headdress is breathtaking. Her dress is just dripping with rhinestones and beautiful things. It's almost like a mask around her face. I just put some of these pretty gold stick-ons just to bring the color out in her dress. There. Gorgeous. This is another decoupage napkin, of course. And you know, I just tear what I want. I go around with a little watered paintbrush, so it tears very easily wherever you want it to. And so you can do two different views of that same napkin. It works really well, so you might want to give that a try. This is a geese, yes, or a swan. I'm not sure, but nonetheless, beautiful. It just makes a world of difference when you put glitter on things. It just brings things to life and gives it light and energy that it didn't have before. I just put that eyelash trim on there so it matches both of the pictures. I think I forgot the name of these birds. Darn, I'll have to try and remember that. They're not real birds, of course, but there is a name for them, and I'm sorry it escapes me. I just used some of my washi tape. That's I don't know if it's washi tape or washi tape, but it has feathers on it, so I thought it went really well with this. Gorgeous bird in that tree. Again, there's no birds in this picture, but it is just too beautiful not to include it in this book because this book is all about color, and I hope you agree. I have this trim. It's actually, I think it's for knitting, crocheting, something, but I used it for the other side, but it went so well with this one, I let it hang off a little bit so we could enjoy both of them. Don't you love this picture? This stuff is has every color in here. These birds are so magical and mystical. They're gorgeous. And I'm covering this up because it's the highlight of the book, and I want to show it in all its glory. I just wanted to show you the beautiful beaded work, beaded stringing. There's not much work to it, just so you can see how pretty those beads are. And this, my fellow crafters, is something that I designed that I just fall in love with, and I want you to enjoy it as much as I did. What I did was take a feather from Hobby Lobby, and I glued a second little feather on there, and then I encrusted it with all my bling. This piece was a necklace, and I believe in my video tour 1, I showed some of that, and I couldn't remember where I got it, and it was at TJ Maxx. And I know, unfortunately, they just have things, and then when they're sold, they're gone. But it had this necklace, the total necklace was this kind of stone. But don't you just love this? I want to look at this every day. I want to put one in, make one and put one in a frame so I can just see it every day. I hope you agree that it's just breathtaking, because it's breathtaking to me. And this backing foil is just complements it so much. I just couldn't resist. And because it's jeweled up, I wanted to show you this jewelry inspired by birds. I used a little brad here with a little indigo color, and he's a hummingbird, but he's a piece of jewelry. There's another hummingbird inspired by a jewelry inspired by a hummingbird or a bird. This one is a pin. These are all pins. So gorgeous. Wouldn't you like to have that on a scarf? This one, so beautiful. He's just beautiful. I can't tell you. I love them all. So that's what inspired me to do those jeweled pieces of jewelry, because of this gorgeous. I hate to turn the page, but we need to move on, right? Yes. Here's another gorgeous bird. Look at that feather around his neck and those lovely flowers, whatever kind they are, that just adorn him. I believe I got this from Hobby Lobby. It's just a ribbon, and it's so pretty. And all these gorgeous peacock feathers, but they have, if you can see the peacock, I'll pick it up so you can see it a little bit better. They have flowers on the ends of the peacock feathers. How unique is that? So pretty. And getting caught up here, lots of tangles. And this, I just made some book marks for you. That's a beautiful pink flamingo. I don't know what kind of bird he is. Maybe someone out there does. I'm sorry, the name escapes me. He's gorgeous nonetheless. And of course, our famous peacock. So there's 3 gorgeous bookmarks that you could use yourself. You could give them away, or like I said, keep them. Love this trim. Hobby Lobby, I believe, or maybe Joann's. And I love trees, and trees are certainly associated with birds. And this says, you are beautiful, amazing, capable, unique, and always enough. Those are words to live by. You are always enough. This is some great trim I got from Hobby Lobby. It just matched the tree really well. Love it. Don't you think? Beautiful. I'm not sure where I got these gorgeous leaves. I hope you can see them. They're very frail, just like netting almost. Like netting almost. Aren't they beautiful? And I just bling them up. And I love this little picture. Another bird watching over her nest, her eggs, her babies are coming soon. And just some pictures of eggs, a little more bling here. And then here is just some pretty things. A beautiful envelope and more birds and their nests feeding their babies. So cute. Let's see what else we have. Oh, look at, this is gorgeous. He's totally black. He looks like a parrot. He's got the beak of a parrot. So amazing. More washi tape. Oh, it's very wide roll and it works famously. So be sure and check that out. It's okay. I hope you guys love this one. This is just some beautiful polka dot ribbon. And look at her. She is dressed and ready to go. But more importantly is this saying. This is my oldest granddaughter's genre, must be. She had the soul of a gypsy, the heart of a hippie, and the spirit of a fairy. That's my Amanda. Verbatim, I'm telling you. She's amazing. She loves to travel, and she just has a spirit of a fairy. She does. Okay. This is a great page for a bird journal, and I just love this vine. It just matches all that so well. She's amazing. She has these earrings on that are flowers and a beautiful hummingbird drinking out of the flower that's hanging off her ear. There's another one drinking. The colors are just gorgeous, don't you think? Look at this little picture. He's so cute. Be like a tree, stay grounded, connect with your roots, turn over a new leaf. Wow. Enjoy your natural beauty. Keep growing. All those things are words to live by. I hope you agree. Here's another tree. And this gorgeous trim. It's wire, but I have it in white and lavender and pink, and I love it. This tree is just gorgeous. I put this little bird here, blinged him up a little bit, and he looks like he's looking up in the tree. He's probably looking for his mate, you think? I think so. This is some of that material that I showed you in my room tour, part 2. If you didn't get to see that, please check both those videos out, room tour 1 and 2. And in here is some just lovely pictures of birds in their natural habitat. There, he's on a banana tree. Are we upside down? No, I guess not. Look at him. He's going to pick some berries and have lunch. I'm sure of it. And same for him. Just beautiful birds in their natural habitat. I just blinged this bird up because he's just sitting on a branch waiting for his friends, I think. Some more gorgeous ribbon to tie in these colors of this beautiful material. Oh, there's something in here. I guess not. Just a backing. Look at that. Those muted colors are absolutely beautiful. There we go with beautiful again. I'm sorry, I can't help it. There's a bird here, one here, flying in those. They almost look like ginkgo leaves. I'm not sure what they are, but they look like ginkgo leaves. And look at him. May you touch dragonflies and stars, dance with fairies, and talk to the moon. We all need to do those things as often as we can. I hope you agree. Don't you just think that's a great, great little saying? And look at him. He's talking to the moon and eating lunch at the same time. All those beautiful beads hanging down from the moon. Love it. Let's see what we have in here. Oh, dance with the fairies. She is a fairy and she is dancing in the moonlight. Perfect to go with that cute saying. And look at, she's picking stars. Is that beautiful? Beautiful. There we go again. Okay, guys. As I mentioned in my first studio tour that I had started making resin products to go in my journals, and this was my first attempt at making a resin dragonfly. There's a woman on YouTube, I think her name is Jerry, and she will show you how to wrap the wire and then fill the wings with resin. I have a whole bunch of these. I have them laying on the table behind me, so when I walk in my studio, I can see them every day. And I just attached it with this beautiful paper clip that looks like oil and water. It's gorgeous. Love those dragonflies. Oh, more hummingbirds. I have a hummingbird feeder and I get to see it every day, and I get to look at those beautiful hummingbirds. They're very, very territorial though. They won't even let anyone else drink. This is just a leaf, I'm sorry, a petal from a deconstructed flower. I put some glitter on it and put this beautiful little button, if you will, on it just to bring some of the color in. And over here is, again, our gorgeous peacock. And I have a die that cuts these really pretty pieces out, and it just went so well, I went ahead and put it in there. Oh, another favorite, just put these together with the brad. These are purses inspired by birds. And look at that. He's a parrot. So very cute. Look at that parrot. He's a purse. The chain is all, the strap is all beaded up. So very pretty. And he's got jewels, pearls hanging off his wings. And of course, a peacock purse. It's just amazing. Beautiful purse, beautiful. And another peacock, but much different than the first one. Much more colorful. I've never seen one like that before. Those are very pretty. I'd like to have one of each of those. I don't know where I'd use it, but I still would like one just to look at. I hope you love this muted leaves. They're so beautiful. They look like there's lily pads. And yes, I believe they are, because this is a pod from a lily pad. It looks like a wasp's nest to me, but I looked it up and it actually is a pod from a lily pad. And that's what these are, lily pad leaves. So pretty. In my search, and I have to tell you, I search and search for the most beautiful pictures I can possibly find to put in my journals for your enjoyment and mine as well. And this one is one of a rare find. I took this gorgeous blinged up netting, trimmed it with some, I think that's a strip of rhinestones. But this picture, as I mentioned many times before, I live in Chula Vista, San Diego, which is very close to Coronado Island. And this picture in the center of this house reminded me so much of the Hotel Del. It is so beautiful. I'm sure if you ever get a chance to come to California, you will go to the Hotel Del. And at Christmas time, it's unsurpassed. I've seen a lot of things, but their Christmas tree every year is different, and it is gorgeous. But this particular picture, it has these gorgeous wings on this house. and it has a tupelo like the Hotel Del. It also is a ship, and it's udders, just like San Diego is, a bay, and it's beautiful here. And this is looks just like the Hotel Del. I love it. I actually printed it up in a 8x10 so I can frame it and put it in my studio because I love it so much. And you have to put glitter on it because, like I said, it's not the same without glitter. Look at her. She's I'm not sure if she's dancing with this swan or she is part of the swan, but there's a gorgeous swan, his neck and his wings, and she has her hair all beaded up with beautiful flowers. Gorgeous picture. Here's a great place to journal, and I use my washi tape right here just to bring in those colors from that lavender. Look at that. That is ginkgo leaves, my version of ginkgo leaves, but they're so beautiful. That indigo color is just breathtaking. Hope you enjoy it. Just to look at it, it's gorgeous. Here is a beautiful woman, and I don't think she's a bird. I don't think she's a fairy, but she looked like she belongs in a tree, which she is in a tree. I just added this beautiful bling to pull in all of her colors. And look at this branch she's standing on. There's just dripping in flowers. So pretty. And I made this paper clip out of this leaf and blinged it up. And look at him. He is so pretty. I put this little orange bead to bring out the orange in his neck. He's standing on a berry limb. And the colors behind him, I trimmed it up with a little bit of velvet. And here's another one. Look at his head feathers. Never seen anything like that. So very beautiful and unique. Hope you enjoy that. This was a beautiful picture. As you can see, there's a parrot in there, but he is the same color as the flowers, so it's kind of hard to detect him. But the flowers are so very beautiful. And I took a piece, I cut a piece out of the material that I used on the cover because they matched this, and so does this trim. Just put it there for your enjoyment. Lovely, lovely. Here's a couple more of those birds that I cannot remember the name of. They're a mystical bird, and the name escapes me for some reason. But there are two of them that kind of like the one in the front, but I'm sure you're telling me their name, but I can't hear you. But they are a magical, mystical bird. On this page is, again, I used a napkin to decoupage this page, a leaf from that a material that we covered the book in, the journal, I'm sorry. Some pretty silver leaves and more material. Oh, she's lovely. This netting is lovely. It's just got these it's covered in these beautiful silver dots, and I just put some indigo blue bling on there. Blue bling, wow. Look at her. She's a peacock. She truly is a peacock. She has peacock feathers. All her hair is peacock feathers, comes down around her neck. So very beautiful. Love that. We're getting close to the end, guys. Hang in there with me. It's worth it. Here is a ribbon, and I've blinged it up to match the rest of the page. And behind here is a gorgeous bird sitting on a branch with beautiful flowers. And again, a pink parrot. Wouldn't you love? I'd love to see a pink parrot. I hope there are some. So beautiful. It's this really cool looking trim. It's like eyelash trim, but different somehow. I don't know, it's just beautiful. And there are birds in here, but you have to really look for them. I did see one. There's a string of charms. It's amazing picture, but you really have to study it. And you know what? Maybe there isn't any birds. I don't know. Oh, yes. I don't know. Maybe you can figure that out. I can't. I love this picture. It's just these colors, the pink and the green and the yellow is beautiful. And I had this gorgeous flower that my beautiful sister gave me with these beautiful feathers, and I just thought it was so appropriate to put on this page. So that's why that's on there. Watercolor. I did not do this. I wish I had. It's so very pretty with the tree and the bird. And fellow crafters, we've come to the last page, and this just, I saw this picture and I just said, I have to put this in the book because it's just of wings, which I'm sure is attached to the most beautiful bird we could ever think we would ever see. But there it is in all its glory. All right, we've come to the end of this journal, which was, again, part 1 of my 2 bird series. This is Indigo Flight. And I just want to thank you so much for spending time with me and my journals. I love them, and I hope they inspire you as they inspire me to just do more for you and myself. So please have a good day, and if you haven't had a chance to check out my room tours, part 1 and 2, please do so. Head over to YouTube and look at them, and I have many other videos that you might want to look at as well and for inspiration. So have a good day.